like to be seated, please? Good afternoon, everyone. Julian and Lynette welcome you here today to number 47 St Giles on the very happy occasion of their marriage. I'm sure it means a great deal to them that you are here today to share in their happiness and to celebrate with them the beginning of their married life together. My name is Wendy, and it's my pleasure and privilege to be conducting the ceremony here today on behalf of the Norfolk Registration Service. I would also like to introduce my colleague Lynn, who has the very important role today of ensuring all the legal formalities are completed correctly. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. The ceremony will be in accordance with the laws of this country, which require the couple to declare their freedom to marry each other before they make their marriage contract and promise to take each other as partners for life. You are here today to witness the marriage of Julian William Hine Bright and Lynette Nyatanga. If any person here present knows of any legal impediment to this marriage, it must be declared now. Well, silence is most definitely golden, so I think we will very swiftly move on. Who gives Lynette to be married to Julian?
I do.
Thank you very much indeed. Would you now like to be seated? Or thank you, gentlemen. Would you like to be seated? So, should you pop your bouquet on the table, or would you like someone to look after it for you? Julian and Lynette, before you were joined in marriage, I should remind you both of the solemn and binding nature of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. Marriage is not just a legal document, the exchange of rings, and the sharing of a home. In marriage, two people make promises that take a lifetime to fulfill. It's a promise of hope between two people who love each other, to share love and friendship, and to offer help and comfort in times of joy and in times of sorrow. Julian and Lynette will now declare there's no legal reason why they should not marry before they go on to complete their marriage contract. So we come to your first set of legal words, by tradition. Julian, I'm starting with the groom. Okay. I'd like you to repeat these words after me, please. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Julian William Pine Bright.
Why I, Julian William Pine Bright.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Lynette Nyatanga.
To Lynette Nyatanga.
Thank you very much. Okay then. Perfect. Perfect. Well done. Lynette. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Lynette Nyatanga.
Why I, Lynette Nyatanga.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Julian William Pine Bright.
To Julian William Pine Bright.
Thank you very much. We now come to your second set of legal words. These are your contracting words. Once again, I'm going to ask you each in turn to repeat some words after me, but they're very much said to each other. So at this point, you might like to turn to face each other. Keep holding hands there. So Julian, if you could repeat after me, please. I call upon these persons here present
to
witness that I,
Julian William Pine Bright,
do take thee,
Lynette Rumbidsinya Tanga,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Thank you.
And Lynette. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Lynette Rumbidsinya Tanga, do take thee, Julian William Pine Bright, to be my lawful wedded husband. Perfect. Well done, both of you. Congratulations. I'm now going to ask you each a question. If you're happy with this question, the answer is I do. Julian, having taken Lynette to be your wife, do you promise to be loving, caring and loyal to her for the rest of your life together?
I do.
Thank you. And Lynette, having taken Julian to be your husband, do you promise to be loving, caring and loyal to him for the rest of your life together?
I do.
Thank you very much indeed. Okay, you'll be pleased to know that hard work is done and you sailed through your vows. I'm now going to invite Neville to come forward, who's going to present a beautiful reading for you.
Maybe we're supposed to meet the wrong people before we meet the right one, so when they finally arrive, we're truly grateful for the gift we've been given. Maybe it's true that we don't know what we have lost until we lose it, but it is also true that we don't know what we're missing until it arrives. Maybe the happiest of people don't have the best of everything, but make the best of everything that comes their way. Maybe the best kind of love is the kind where you sit on the sofa together, not saying a word, walk away feeling like you've had the best conversation you've ever had. Maybe once in a lifetime, you find someone who not only touches your heart, but also your soul. Someone who loves you for who you are, and not what you could be. Maybe the art of true love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
A beautiful reading and perfectly read. Thank you very much. Julian and Lynette have chosen to demonstrate their commitment by the giving and receiving of rings. A wedding ring is a symbol of the everlasting circle of love, truth and unity in which two lives are joined together. Now the rings have been very, very well looked after and guarded by Shadrach and Derek, and I would like to invite Shadrach and Derek to come forward with the very protected rings, please. These are the most secure rings I've ever come across. So if you would like to open the box, thank you very much. And Julian, if you would like to take the next ring from the box. Thank you. And if you'd like to slide that all the way along the next finger now. would you like to read from my folder here?
My vows.
You've got the unwind.
From the time we started talking, I knew I wanted to meet you. From the first week of us meeting, I knew I wanted you in my life. From this day forth, we shall be husband and wife, and I cannot be happier about that. A very wise man said that a relationship is where two rivers meet and become one. Our river has been one for some time, and we have navigated its waters well. But today we get to share that with the entire world and make our promises before our family and friends. I promise to be true to you, to value you, your family, your culture, and your history. I promise to eat the onions out of your salad, to try to make you laugh when you are down, to make sure you have some food before you run out of energy, and also to try to remember you don't always need to hear my facts about everything. To support you in all of your efforts. I promise to hold the family we are creating in the highest regard, however many people make that family, wherever we make our home. I make these vows to you in front of all of our loved ones, so that they can remind me of them in the good times and tough times, and help me keep these promises.
Absolutely beautiful. So Lynette, would you like to take Julian's rein? And if you'd like to stand up. Are you well on your selected finger?
Is it correct?
Julian.
It should be the other one. I said, is it correct? You said, yeah.
I don't know.
It's my left.
I was looking at it, so it doesn't look right. Okay. I'm a physio. Julian, I'm glad I took the leap of faith that led me to you. At the very least, I hoped my swipe to the right would lead to something special. I didn't imagine it would be get married special. Every day you find a way, no matter how small, to show me and to prove to me why it couldn't have been anyone else. I couldn't be happier that we found each other. As we begin a chapter in our lives, I promise to continue to be your best friend, your confidant, your safe space, your home, your sounding board, your adventure partner, your biggest support, your family, and your love. I promise to encourage you to live to your fullest potential and to follow your dreams. I promise to grow with you, laugh with you, cry with you, cheer for you, sing silly songs and silly voices with you, and talk in different accents and people watch with you. I even promise the audacity to be born on my birthday. As I was the early worm on that day, the 12th will never, as I was the early bird on that day, the 12th will forever be my worm. But they tell me marriage is about sharing and compromising, so I guess I will have to adjust to that. If this doesn't show you how much I love you, I don't know what will. I can't promise I won't introduce you to another firefighter show. I can't promise I will be less indecisive about what we eat for dinner. I can't promise not to be a teeny bit annoyed when you ask me where the thing that you're looking for that is right in front of you is. I can't promise not to give you a running commentary when we're at the cinema, but I promise to at least time my commentary to when it's a little not so quiet. I can't promise I won't annoy, hurt, or upset you, but I do promise to work things out with you, check in with you, and communicate soberly with you, with kindness and respect. I promise to fight for you and to fight for us and to nurture and prioritize our relationship. I promise to be an active and present teammate for whatever adventure lies ahead of us, and I genuinely can't wait to see what the future holds for us, Jules. I love you.
just before we go any further, I think our ring bearers need a huge round of applause. Thank you, Shadrach and Derek. For may these rings, which by a long tradition form a seal to the marriage contract, be a constant reminder to you both of the promises you have made and an outward sign of your commitment to each other. And at this point I would like to invite Daniel to come forward to present the second reading of today.
Scaffolding by Seamus Heaney. Masons, when they start upon a building, are careful to test out the scaffolding. Make sure that planks won't slip at busy points. Secure all ladders, tighten bolted joints. And yet, all this comes down when the job's done, showing off walls of sure and solid stone. So if, my dear, there sometimes seem to be old bridges breaking between you and me, never fear. We may let the scaffolds fall, confident that we have built our wall.
Very unusual words, a very unusual poem, very true words. So marriage will be the start of a new beginning, a new phase in your life together. Your marriage calls for cooperation, friendship, and mutual respect. It also needs understanding, patience, honesty, and of course, a sense of humour. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when you are wrong, and the willingness and strength to put things right. Today will be a milestone in your lives which you can look back on with happiness and most certainly with pride. From this day, may the ordinary things you share become special, and may those special things become truly wonderful. Cherish your love for each other. Enhance the potential you have as individuals and as a couple. And look to the future with a commitment that grows deeper and stronger as the years pass. Julian and Lynette, you have both made the declarations that are prescribed by law, and you formed a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your lovely guests here today. You have sealed that contract with the giving and receiving of rings, and you've made promises to each other of love, loyalty, and commitment. I am delighted to declare that you are now husband and wife. May I be the first to offer congratulations to you both. You sailed through the ceremony. I'm now going to hand you over to Lynn, who will go through the paperwork. So just let everybody know, it's a very, very important part of the ceremony. The happy couple really need to concentrate on the paperwork that they're signing. But please feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We will be back with you shortly. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, thank you. Would you like to give that?
Hello everybody! Welcome to Lynette and Julian's wedding.
Thank you for joining us and watching online. I
hope you're also celebrating where you are.
Exactly.
We love you all. We're married. Thank you for watching.
It's on the correct hand, not the right hand, it's the correct hand. Thanks so
Thank
much
you
for
for
joining
watching.
us. Mwah, wherever you are. We should actually practice writing tango. I knew that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please can we have your attention just for a few moments? You'll be delighted to know that my job today has been to make sure that all the legal formalities are completed correctly. And I can 100% say that this couple standing here in front of you now are 100% legally married. Just before we do our last big applause and they make their exit, they will be making their exit, and then we have Namaya at the back who will be guiding the rest of you to where you're next going. So I'm going to hand over to him in a few moments, okay? So all that remains for me to say is on behalf of Wendy, myself, to you both, is to wish you all the very best for your future lives together, and an absolutely special time with all your family and your friends here today, and making special memories. It really has been a privilege to be part of this.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really has. So I'd like to invite all of you to be upstanding. And it gives me the greatest of pleasure, for the first time in public, to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Nyatanga Bright.